And for you also, if you're watching as a man, as a woman, as someone out there that has got goals and visions and ambitions, no one is coming to make it easy for you. No one's coming to give you a shortcut unless you stand up and go look for it. And then they will be able to help you. Something also that I would like to share and remind myself of is no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save me. Unfortunately, this is the funny part about this life. Everyone's trying to help everyone, but really, no one's really trying to save everyone because everyone is trying to save themselves more than anything else. Like everyone is really trying to defeat their own struggles and mountains that they are standing in front of. So I think the only way that things are really going to happen is when you kind of take responsibility and go out there and plug in with those people that are winning, and then obviously get into that same vibe and community like I mentioned before, that is actually going somewhere. Because honestly speaking, I don't think a lot of people realize how powerful they are when they start taking action. uh, Myself included. At some point I forgot about that, and then now I had to be reminded by failing flat. When you lost everything, now suddenly you realize, flip, man, I should have just taken action. This thing would have been much differently. So all I'm just trying to say in this video is just no one is trying, no one's coming to save you individually. I mean, even people that are trying to help, think about it. I mean, if you were to really try and save everyone around you, you probably wouldn't have you wouldn't have anything. I have a bad experience with that as well, because I think a large part of my few mishaps happened when I kind of went all out trying to convince people to do stuff. Like, I mean, for example, living this YouTube business idea, like YouTube journey idea. If you could probably ask people around me, I've told around me to say, hey, you should start a YouTube channel. I mean, document your life, man. This is something that I was trying to tell people and like help them out of their situation. Now I'm actually using it as a testimony to show this is what I was talking about instead of me telling them, because I think that's probably more effective. Probably after they've seen me succeed in this game using this method, suddenly now they'll be more interested to take it up and make it like make take it seriously. Unlike before, where I've been preaching to say, hey, digital economy, man, plug yourself in there. There's so many opportunities. Try this, try that, try. People are just like, yeah, yeah, well, but they never take you seriously. And that used to kind of frustrate me because I'm trying to help someone. I'm like trying to help you, like, come, and I can see you need this. Let me help you. But I didn't realize that first thing, you need to help yourself before you can help anyone else. That's one thing for sure. Helping yourself is basically taking full responsibility of everything about you and your situation, circumstance. And then once that's done, then at least you are able to now walk the path and then at least share the experience, and obviously more than anything else, help someone through helping yourself. I think that's, to me, the more we liberate ourselves, we liberate others. More than that, I don't think anyone's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. No one will help you to the point, to the extent that which you need help. You need to help yourself. And even if you do expect someone else to come and lift you up, they can only do so much. You have to be realistic. I mean, everyone is facing their own portion of challenges. Think about it. Everyone is facing, even the most richest person that you can admire and look up to and hope that, everyone is facing their own challenges. So just because you don't see them, they don't show them, they don't talk about them, doesn't mean that their life is all smooth and there's no. They all have something that they have to wake up each and every morning to choose to defeat, or it's going to defeat them, and that's the end of their lives. So instead of you waiting and wishing and blaming, rather you take full responsibility of your situation each and every morning, each and every day, and then that's how you're gonna start getting help. And in my language, Xitsonga, we say that homu leyi pfuxiwaka hi leyi ti pfuxaka. When you see cattle, cows, once they start feeling or being sick, or let's say maybe it's been poisoned or whatever the reason is, if it fails to get up, they can't help it. They just have to kill it. But once it starts to show signs that it's trying, it's at least it's trying to stand up, fight whatever it's facing, then they also try and help it. But if they see that this one is like already given up in the fight, there's nothing they can do. They just can't help it. They just have to kill it to help it reach its misery faster. What do you call it? End its misery faster, the pain faster. Yeah, so I'm just saying in this video, nobody is coming to help me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And for you also, if you're watching as a man, as a woman, as someone out there that has got goals and visions and ambitions, no one is coming to make it easy for you. No one's coming to give you a shortcut unless you stand up and go look for it. And then they will be able to help you. And I think also there's another saying that always says, let's say something like, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I think what it means, it's self-explanatory, but you won't see the teacher unless you are ready to learn. Once your mind is open, your attitude is ready for you to receive this information, you'll see life will give you so many teachers. You'll be so shocked that all this time you've been sitting there, people are there willing to help you, but only once you help yourself. So instead of South Africans currently blaming government for not being employed, for not having education, for having all these sorts of challenges, we must stop with that nonsense and just get on with our lives and take charge, you know. I think there's a book that's called Take Charge by Mr. Nyimpini Mabunda. Nyimpini Mabunda. That book, I haven't gotten it yet, but I've heard him speak at one of the events I attended, and believe you me, there's no other better way to live than to take charge. So let's stop this blame game and victim mentality and just stand up for ourselves and for those we love because they depend on us. So we need to make sure we stand up strong so we can at least carry them up, at least pave the way for them. I'm talking someone that you know will definitely depend on. Even if you probably don't have anyone right now that's like a direct dependent, but obviously in future you're gonna have someone, whether it's your partner, whether it's your kids, or you're gonna have someone. So prepare yourself for them instead of thinking more about yourself right now and thinking there's no one that you're gonna have someone. But more than anything else, I mean, our parents are some people that we need to look up to. Our siblings are people, I mean, we live up for. So yeah, no one's coming to help you. Help yourself. See you on the next one.